Hello students, in previous video we had discussed about register. Now second topic is style, right? So what is style and how style is different from register? So let us see. The way we speak or write changes depending on where we are, right? Who we are speaking to or the purpose of the text, right? What are they? Then we write. The way speak or write changes depending on where we are, right? Where we are. So first where we are, then where we are from, then who we are speaking to, right? And the purpose, right? These three things: where, who, and purpose. Then these changes occur language related to register or style. How? See. Okay. So here we are going to see the difference, right? Okay. Now the term style relates more to written text. Means style is more to written text, right? That is more to written text. Written text refers to how the text is written to fit a specific purpose, because writing style shows the specific purpose. Style includes the choice of vocabulary, tone, very important. Why? Because choice of vocabulary or choice of words, vocabulary and tone, choice of vocabulary, है ना, and choice of vocabulary and tone, right? Okay. Then grammar, which kind of grammar, and sentence structure and layout, right? Which all differ depending on the purpose of text. Example: if the purpose of text is to convince the reader to buy a new product, the style would likely to be persuasive, right? When I'm trying to convince to buy a new product, so my style will be persuasive, right? Now there are four main writing styles. Please take care. Five, we have seen there are five types of register, right? So frozen, formal, casual, and consultative, right? And intimate. Here four types of main writing style: narrative, persuasive, descriptive, and expository, right? What are they? See one by one. So then the writer should choose most appropriate register for style writing. For example, now a persuasive text might use a casual register to create a sense of formality or friendship, right? So that's a casual register. Register, what kind of register? Casual register. Casual register to create sense of familiarity or friendship, right? So if casual means that's a known familiarity and friendship, right? That has with the reader. Okay. Now different writing style. So what is the difference between four main writing style? Narrative writing is used to tell a story. It is most commonly associated with fictional writing such as novels, screenplays, non-fictional writing such as speeches and autobiographies. So this is narrative style. We could use any register in narrative style. Important, we could use any register in narrative style, and the register choice is dependent on the context of the story, right? So suppose if we are writing novels, so then different register we can use. screenplay, then non-fictional, then autobiography. So then any kind of register we can use, but that is narrative because tell the this writing tell a story, any kind of story, that is called narrative. Number two, persuasive. Persuasive is to persuade, right? So persuasive writing is used to persuade others of your idea, right? To convince your idea, so your idea or thought, or to convince others to change their behavior somehow, or to change their behavior, right? So that is example of persuasive writing, including advertisement, right? So to persuade, to the seller try to convince, or to convince buyer. So advertisement tone will be, writing will be different. Cover letter, job letter, I am writing a job letter, and then I am requesting, if I am given opportunity I will leave no stone unturned, such kind of letter, where I am persuasive, means I am trying to convince the person. So that is called persuasive essay, right? Then essays would use a formal register, whereas advertisement might use a more casual register to create sense of friendship with the reader. So essay would use formal because essay is actually formal. So essay is formal register, whereas advertisement is more casual. Why? Because I want to convince my buyer. Now third is descriptive writing. Descriptive writing aims to paint a picture, right? Descriptive. So I would use the narrative style, where like the style where I will create an image of the mind of the listener, in the mind of the listener, right? So it aims to entertain, and other contents may figurative and decorative language, right? So descriptive is where we use figurative or figures of speech or decorative language, right? Language such as metaphors, figures of speech, right? Examples include poetry, song, lyrics, short stories, right? So that's, if I say that, for example, song, right? So Shansi Mehbooba ho meri, right? So face is being covered, right? Khoya khoya chand, something like this. So that is example of descriptive writing. Then last one is, that is expository writing. Expository writing aims to explain something to a reader. This writing style needs to be clear, have evidence or statistics, be concise. It should avoid any unnecessary jargon or complex language, because ultimate aim is to explain something to reader. So that very easy language, and without any flowery language, and then statistics we can use something. So that is expository. Examples of expository include how to, articles, textbooks, and FAQ, frequently asked question pages, business writing, something. So expository writing would usually use a consultative register. Why? Because here we want to give advice, and that is why it's consultative, right? So that is something about style. Now style versus register. The difference between style and register can be a little confusing, right? How? See, style refers to how the text is written to suit its purpose. What? Style refers to how the text is written to suit its purpose. So how text is written, right? And whereas register is the language required to fit the style of writing, right? For example, if you are writing a cover letter, you need to adopt a formal register, of course. है ना? For cover letter, you need to take formal register, right? So then, if you were writing an Instagram caption, you would most likely use a casual or intimate register for Instagram, right? For Instagram caption, use casual or intimate register. And then important thing which we should keep in mind at last, the term register refers to the various ways people use language based on who they are talking to and their situation. So very important, we have to take care whom we are talking and what the situation, accordingly we should talk, right? Now we most commonly talk the register in terms of formal or informal languages. Now there are 5 main types of linguistic registers: frozen, formal, consultative, casual and intimate. Switching between different registers when talking is a form of code switching. Means sometimes you are very formal but then you talk informally, that is code switching. And then we can identify the register of a text by looking at the spelling, grammar and vocabulary choices, what kind of spelling they use, short terms or something, and grammar, casual or what's the, so that show their register. And then style refers to how text is written to fit a specific purpose. Suppose one has written essay and then he has used very casual terms, so that is not fit for particular formal writing. So the main writing styles are narrative, persuasive, descriptive and expository. Narrative, we know that just narration, tell the story. Persuasive, then to convince someone. Advertisement is the great example. Then descriptive, when we want to describe something, right? And then expository, where that is expository is something where we have to tell the like very cautious writing is called expository, right? Now the register is the language required to fit the style of writing. So register and writing means which kind of register you are using, formal or freeze or something. So that is required in style. So style uses register, different kind. So in other words, we can say style have different kind of options of register. Style can pick up any kind of register. So that is something about style and register. Thank you so much. God bless you.